In this video, I want to do questions involving half-life. So without waste much of our time, let's go to the first question. And this one is: a reductive source has a half-life of 30 minutes. We should calculate the fraction left after 2 hours. This was question number 3F. That was 2009. So let's have the solution here. Pali njira ziwiri zimwe mapanga apa. Njira ina ndi style and weka inayo timagwitsa ntchito form method by involving the formulas. So using the form method, what we need to do, we need to know kuti mu 2 hours mungakhale ma half life angati. Half life yawo ndi 30 minutes. In other words, how many 30 minutes are there in 2 hours? So we already know kuti 1 hour 1 hour imatipatsa 60 minutes. Ndekuti 2 hours ikatipatsa 120 minutes. You see? Then we need to know kuti how many 30 minutes are there in 120 minutes. So that one will correspond to the number of half-lives. So here number of half-lives is equal to 120 minutes divided by 30 minutes. So 30 minutes and 30 minutes, minutes and minutes will cancel, and 120 divided by 30, we're gonna have 4 as the number of half-lives. Since we are involving half, the formula which we use to be 1/2, which is the half-life, is to the power n. 1/2, that's 1 half-life, and n here are the number of half-lives. So the fraction which we left here after 120 minutes, we're gonna have 1/2 then raised to the power 4 here. You see? So hapo chimetipange 1 to the power 4 ndi 1, and the 2 raised to the power 4 answer ndi 16. So the fraction which we left after 120 minutes answer ikakhala 1/16. We are done with since nimene kuti pa njira ziwiri, njira ina yomwe tingapange apa, we can just do this. Tilemba kuti first 30 minutes we're gonna have this half, and the second 30 minutes kapena kuti after 1 hour we're gonna have this half times this half. Then next 30 minutes, which is 30 minutes, and this time it's a color 90 minutes. We're gonna have half multiplied by half multiplied by half. You see? And the fourth 30 minutes, here, we're gonna have 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by 1/2 multiplied by 1/2. You see? And if we multiply my numerators okauka azatipatsa 1, and my denominator 2 times 2 4 times 2 8 times 2 16. Then after 120 minutes here, we're gonna have 1/16. Mwani mukaziphatikisa izi ndizo muzikupatseni 120. But that's what we do. So you can use this one answer ikutuluka bichimudzi atha kuyoka ni beni. So if you can use yaba mwambayo, still you can have the same answer. Mind you, if you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as liking my Facebook page, Unique Online Classes Malawi. And if you have any question in any subject, my number, that's 0882 435 562. you can join my WhatsApp platform. You can be asking any question in any subject, you'll be assisted. So let's now move on to another question. The question reads, when a source of radiation is placed in front of GM counter, the initial count rate is 128. After 16 minutes, the count rate was 8. We should calculate the half-life of the source. So let's have the solution. Chamba ndigwiza ntchito formula inayo tizangopanga ya manyo imene kuti style ndwekha. Number of half-lives, let kodi zikhale n, and the initial count rate timati a naught, and this time atuza kuti initial ndi 128, so we can put there 128, and the final count rate we can put here final count rate is equal to n, where n agwimilira after particular number of half-lives. So here tikuika 8. So what we do, the formula imakamba zoti a naught divided by an, answer is equal to 2 to the power n. Yeah, that's what we do. So a naught, that's 128, so we can put it here 128 divided by final count rate, which is 80, and answer here it about say 2 raised to the power n. You see? So we can simplify this one. We can apply laws of indices. So according to my calculator here, if we divide the 128 divided by 8, so let's do this. 128 divided by 80, the answer is 16. So we can have here 16 is equal to 2 raised to the power n, and we should write 16 in terms of base 2. Negatiza kangati 2 raised to the power 4 is equal to 2 raised to the power n, and the mabeza ababa afanana. So ngati mabeza afanana ndekuti mapower zonso afanana. So we have n is equal to 4. It means we have 4 half-lives from 128 to 8. So amanena kuti kuchoka pa 128 kukafika pa 8 padutsa 16 minutes. Question imakamba choncho kuti after 16 minutes the count rate is 8. So chomwe tipange tidziwa ababa kuti kodi mu 16 minutes muli ma half-life alipo 4 in 16 minutes. Ndeti tipeze kuti half-life imodzi inali ama minutes angati. So chimene tipange tingopanga 16 minutes divided by number of half-lives, which is 4, and the half-life tipeza kuti ndi 4 minutes. Pass zateka bini bobo, we are done. My guys, that's using the formula. By the way, this was question number 3E. It was 2008. Then mana kuti poti palinjira ziwiri yena timetu tikuti style ndweka. Yes, style ndweka, you can just do this. Chimemu bange, since initial count rate ndi 128. So tiga 128. So after x minutes, half yake tibezi half ya 128 and answer lady patsayani 64. You see, the next tiza kande 64 loyo. Then after x minutes, since in how ndio fana na half life ndi modze, so after x minutes, so here after x minutes we need to find the half of 16 and half of 64. Answer igati patsa 32. Then we're gonna have count retina, which is 32, and then after x minutes half ya 32 answer and 16. Then count redomaliza, we're gonna have this one 16. I'm taking this guy 16. After x minutes we're gonna have this one half, and half ya 16 answer again the 8. So you can see with the initial the 128 and the final that is good in the 8. That is the final. After x minutes, my x minutes is 4. You see, so we need to partigize them. So it's like x minutes plus x minutes plus x minutes plus x minutes, answer it but 4x minutes. You see, so from 128 count rate we have up 8, we have this 4x minutes. You see, nda makamba zote from this 128 kukafika pa 80 padutsa 16 minutes. So just equate, mungopanga 4x minutes divided by 16. You see, 16 minutes. So here you're gonna have divided by 4, also divided by 4. So 4 and 4 cancel, 4 kalamu 16, ndikuti mukhandi 4 minutes. Ndikuti half life emoji it was 4 minutes. Omumu ndikuti munema 4 minutes. That's 4 minutes minutes. Bas niyo ngopanga yoncho ndikuti zatheka milipo zikujeka. My guys, that's how we can solve these things. Komabe Mungu kupe mhani osewala kupanga subscribe if you are enjoying this video. And ngati pale mafunso in any subject, ndikuti you can join my WhatsApp platform via the number indicated at the corner of your video. I think we are now move forward to another question, and this one should be the final question. It is the half-life of a radioactive substance is 3 hours. What mass of the substance would remain after 12 hours if the initial mass was 20 grams? This was question number 4C. It was 2005. Max awarding and Abiliga 6 marks. So let's have the solution. Chimetipange ndumana kadukupa njira ziwiri. Njira yoyamba using the formula, and the other method you can just do on your own kuti muone kuti what can be the answer. Kumana after all mayankho ake makhala ofanana. Imene ndikuti style ndiweka it. So ndiyambe using the formula. Chimutipange tipanga initial mass. So we have initial mass as denoted by this guy A naught, and answer rules kuti ndi 20 grams. Final mass imenedi kuti khala A, then N, where N akuyimirira number of half-lives, and we can have their rules kuti we can just put it there, that one. And the formula mwedi magulitsa ntchito timapanga A naught divided by A n, then here 2 raised to the power n, where n akuyimirira number of half-lives. So what we need to do, we need to know kuti tikhala ndi ma half-lives angati in 12 hours. So chinthucho akukamba zoti half-life yake ndi 3 hours, and tipeze number of half-lives in 12 hours. So what we need to do, just divide 12 hours divided by 3 hours. You're gonna see what the answer is 4. So chimetipange initial mass that was 20, so we can put here 20 grams, then divide by final mass city with 0, so we can just put it here AN is equal to 2 raised to the power 4, where this guy representing number of half-lives. Then what we're gonna do, we can have here 20 grams divided by AN is equal to 2 raised to the power 4, answer and 16. You see, you have 16 there. Then you just do cross multiplication. This guy multiplied by that guy, they can be 16 AN is equal to that 1 times 20 grams. We're gonna have here 20 grams. So next, to find the mass, just divide here 16 divide both sides by 16. So this 16 and that 16 will cancel, remaining with AN, the final mass after 4 half-lives. Tingopanga 20 divided by 16. So here you have 20 divided by 16. The answer is 1.25. So this is 1.25 grams. So after 12 hours, we're gonna have that final mass. Njira ina chimetinga pange manina zoti, you can use this one. Initial mass and 20 grams. You see, ndekuti after 3 hours we need to find half of after 3 hours we need to find half of that 20. Ndekuti we're gonna have 10 grams. Ndekuti this is the first half. Ndekuti second half we're gonna have this one as the mass. The tikakandi 10 grams. After 3 hours here we need to find half of 10 and answer and 5 grams. Kenako third half. Ndekuti this time we're gonna have that 5. Let's have half 5 here, 5 grams. Ndekuti after 3 hours we need to find the half of 5 and the answer is 2.5. We have here 2.5 grams. Remember, in the 3, this is 6 hours and this is after 9 hours. After 12 hours, it will be 4 half. So here you have 4 half, which is we're gonna have 2.5 grams. Then after 3 hours, we need to find half of 2.5. Half of 2.5. So my calculator here, let's have 2.5 divided by 2, half again, still answer equal to 1.25. So you can have here 1.25 grams. So you can see this is after 12 sorry, it will be after 12 hours. So 3 mukazipatikiza equals 12 hours. So we have this one as the final mass after 12 hours. Njira ina chimwe mungapange, just count the halves. Tende half uyu, and have this third half, and we have this third half. Mahafu alipo 4. So you can just put this this one, number of half-lives, it's 4, and then you have 1/16. So to find the final mass after 4 half-lives, just do 1/16 multiplied by initial mass, which is 20 grams. So let's find the 1/16, then multiplied by 20. 1 divided by 16. This is the answer. Then we should multiply this one by 20. You will see the answer. You will look at 1.25. So we can have here 1.25. Still, answer mudu sabe imeneyo. My guys, I think in the pompa we should meet in the next video where I will be answering some questions involving radio activity. tikamba za ma isotopes, and after doing the isotopes tizapanga za ma isomers in organic chemistry. Let me stop here. We should meet in the next video. But mind you, if you have found this video being helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as like my Facebook page, Unique Online Classes Malawi. And if you have any question in any subject, you can just simply join my WhatsApp platform. You'll be asking any question in any subject, and my number, that's 0882 435 562. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all the best.